All right, everyone, here we go. This is an all signs reading. It's for everyone. Human beings. It's a very important one, too. It's for human beings, chipmunks, raccoons, beavers. I don't care what you are, bear. Doesn't matter. Welcome. All right, welcome, wildlife. It's a reading on the Leo full moon, the Leo truth moon. If you've been following along since the North Node reading, we've been talking about the energies in play right now, and a lot of you, based on my Twitter feed in particular, have been seeing a lot beyond what I even described on some of these readings about what's going on around you in the 3D. So you can see those energies playing out. Things are coming from the depths up to the surface. Well, this here, the Pluto North Node trine peaks tomorrow on the 14th, on Valentine's Day. It's going to make a tricky Valentine's Day for couples that aren't happy. I can tell you that. Because this Leo full moon, which the energy is here for now, it's sort of starting to blend in, is the truth moon. It's very truthful. And in my pre-shuffle here, you can see my first card. It's the Burger King. It's the King of Wands. It's your person. It's the card that tends to characterize your person in the readings. We're going to talk about this a little bit because I got to clue you in on some things because my readings tend to tie together. I'm here studying the soulmate cycle. So pay attention, get yourself comfortable. It's going to be a hell of a reading. This is a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you. Keep that in mind. But if the title brought you in here or you found Steve's Love Tarot, you're here for a reason. Okay? Leo full moon, the truth moon. Blending with truth energy, bringing stuff up from the depths that people tried to carpet sweep. Well, I've got the King of Wands here, the Burger King, crossed by the Sword of Truth, the Ace of Swords. In my pre-shuffle, I damn near shit. I wasn't sure whether I was going to do this reading today or tomorrow. I did it today because this was my pre-shuffle. This Ace of Swords brought me in here. The card that I said for the next 18 months is going to be very common. All right, thanks to the North Node moving to Taurus. That's a different story. You should watch the North Node reading. But that energy is still in play. That's 18 months worth of energy. But what we got here is we got the King of Wands getting some truth, realizing some things, right? But hard realizations, really hard, okay? Now, I talk about the King of Wands a lot, all right? I talk about, someone wrote into me the other day telling me, you know, their person completely lied to them, right? Like made up a whole life or whatever, you know, something drastic like that. And they wanted to know if this applied to all the reading. Yes, I always tell you, I try to give you the full spectrum of everything, but I always tell you the King of Wands is about pretense, and we see that fakey McFakerman, the Queen of Wands all the time. It can be as simple, the King of Wands, I always say, makes you believe anything is possible, right? It's ego-based energy, it's pride-based energy, it's controlling energy, that's why we call it the Burger King, they got to have it their way. And it can be anywhere in the spectrum, and you have to apply it to your situation. But I can't apply it for you. But it can be anywhere in the spectrum, from what I often say, someone pretending to be happy when they're not, or pretending they don't care about you when they do, all the way up to the assholes I see here in Los Angeles all the time who invent lives. They rent a Ferrari and tell people it's theirs. There's places you can rent cars here where it doesn't look like it's a rental. It's got a regular plate on it, and you'd have to dig through the glove box to see if it was a rental. And they rent a house out in Malibu, out by the beach for a couple of days. And yeah, it's a great first date. Wow, this person's terrific. It's all fake. That's King of Wands. On the extreme, someone who makes up a whole life, right? But right here, for most of you, it's just someone who's been pretending. They ran from you for a reason, you know. So keep that in mind. This person's getting some truth with this moon. It's hammering home everything the Pluto North Node trine is bringing to the surface. And underneath that is the Three of Pentacles. It's about someone who's realizing they want something here. Okay, I'll show you what's underneath this. It's the Queen of Pentacles. It's someone who realizes your value. It's someone who needs you more than you need them, and yet they cast you off because of their ego, pride, maybe past pain, maybe just, you know, whatever. There's a broad spectrum of people watching here. You've got to apply it to your situation. It can be something very minor. It can be something very major, like what I just talked about. Either way, someone wants something here. They see your value. Your value is one of the things that's coming to the surface. That's what they suppressed. And they're being forced by Archangel Michael energy, having the sword of truth shoved clean up their ass, right up through their head. It's unreal. It's going to be a mind-blowing reading. All right, this is a very important reading. I can't emphasize that enough. Also, I want to point out, okay? Also, I want to point out, my weekly reading yesterday tied 3 signs together as one. It tied Gemini, Cancer, and Leo. The 2 hot spots plus Gemini getting dragged along together as one sort of energy, okay? That tells me, and it's very clear in the energy, that this Leo moon ties to the Cancer full moon from last month and the Leo full moon from the month before. So I don't think, or the Gemini full moon from the month before, I mean. I don't think I pulled on a Gemini full moon. If I did, great, watch it. But make sure you at least watch the Cancer full moon reading, the Lunar New Year reading, again, if you don't remember it, because something about that reading, okay, ties to this reading, all right? And that was an all signs reading as well. The moon energy from the Cancer Lunar New Year full moon stretches for a very long time, as I said on that reading, well past the 2 weeks that's typical of a full moon. It's blending. Whatever happened there is blending here, and it's all coming out like someone just puking in the damn corner. It really is. So make sure you pay attention to that Cancer full moon reading as well. It's tied here, okay? All right, let's see where we go. Let's shuffle the deck. Shuffling the deck right now for the Leo full moon. The truth moon. All right, give me a reading, universe. Give me a reading. I've already put my intention out to the universe. It knows what I want. Right here is the card that's going to come out first is Why the Fuck Are We Here? It's the card before the cut. One of the most important cards of this reading, because our overall energy card, which I'll do after the final shuffle, crosses it. Okay? So let's see what we got here. Let's go. Give me the Leo full moon. What do we got? What do we got? All right. Yeah. 9 of Cups. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, I believe it. Oh, I believe it. This is a wish fulfilled. This is emotional fulfillment. This is what the truth that's coming to the surface is. I just got done saying they see your value. Yeah. That's the part that they can't ignore anymore. Oh, they can try to, oh, I don't want this. I want to suppress this. I'm going to stick with what I got on my side. What they got on their side is going to look so much worse than it already does. I said this Pluto North Node trine is going to cause a lot of problems in couples. If there's even a pinch of unhappiness, it's going to blow up into something. I tell you what. Yeah, I believe it's true. I believe it's true. Let's see what we got here. I see it all around me in the 3D in my own neighborhood. More couples fighting all over the fucking place. Usually a pretty quiet neighborhood. Not now. Jesus Christ. Not now. 2 of Wands. Yeah. Somebody's going to realize they need to move towards something new. Okay? It's going to be a catalyst. And I believe the Pluto North Node trine is the energy that brings the stuff up from the surface. But I believe that or from the depths, I mean, brings it up to the surface. But I believe the Leo full moon is the kick in the ass. It's the boot in the ass. And that's right here with this 2 of Wands. Let's shuffle the deck. Let's do a final shuffle here. Give me a reading, universe. Give me that Leo full moon. I've been waiting to pull this reading. This is, the energy is, you know, we talk about divine timing and stuff like that. This is another one of those. All through 2021, we had divine energies at play. We had a lot of perfect storms. This is another perfect storm that's happening right now. Because after the Leo full moon, if that's not enough, Jupiter's making a tense angle to Pluto at the end of the month. And that's just going to be a punch in the face after the kick in the ass of the Leo full moon and the what can only be described as the shaking, the vigorous shaking of the Pluto North Node trine. It's unreal. It always happens in 3s. 3 is a very important number. And when I see things, events happening in 3s, that's pretty divine right there, no doubt. All right, let's see what we got. Okay, I got my reading. It's the moon. There's a lot happening underneath the surface. I was just talking about an eruption, right? You know, again, it's all these secrets. This is secrets revealed. All this shit. It's the Leo truth moon. And so far, we've had a King of Wands, the Burger King, your person, crossed by the Ace of Swords, the Sword of Truth. And now I got the moon as the overall energy. And that moon is crossing the Nine of Cups that I had there. Yeah, they see your value. And that's good for you. That's all they're going to be able to see. Which implies through the concept or law of physics of equal and opposite reaction, what they got on their side on what they rejected in favor of you is going to look super bad. The Seven of Wands, all the stuff they suppressed, all the stuff they try to keep pushing back, right, is coming to the surface. It's coming to the surface. The Seven of Wands is crossing the affecting energy of the moon. They try and try and try. They're not going to be able to. It's beautiful. I've seen it in the readings recently. There's a lot of communication coming up. A lot of Three of Swords, Eight of Wands, Towers, things like that. Maybe we'll see some of that here. I don't know. Readings on the flip. Right here's the energy around your connection during this Leo full moon energy, which, by the way, dissipates out after about 2 weeks. So it's stretching from right now right up through the early part of March. All right, right up to the next new moon. Okay, right here is the energy around your connection. Right here, and it's perfect. It is a perfect storm. Right here's how your person feels in their emotions in the 3D. Right here's how they feel about you in the soul, not what they show you, not what they tell you, because that's bullshit. It is bullshit. Opening with a King of Wands. Right here is the hidden energies, what the universe wants you to know. I'll tell you, it's red with the energy of the connection. Right here's the potential final outcome. I say potential because I can't predict free will. Nobody can. I will clarify everything, throw some universe cards over the top, and you bet your sweet asses there's going to be an extended for this. This is some deep ass shit. It is the overall energy of the moon. It is some deep ass shit upright. Okay? Some deep ass shit coming to the surface here, and it's all truths. It's all reality. It's all, oh my God, what did I pass up, is like here in the energy. All right? What have I done? I decided, especially with Valentine's Day here and that Pluto North Node trine peeking on it, Jesus Christ, it's not going to be a fun dinner. If there's even a dinner, I don't know. If your person's with someone else on their side, or just what their life is in general, you know? Okay, what's the energy around the connection? First card out after the moon. Ten of Swords. Yeah, it's over. It's done. Oh, well, no, I don't mean your connection's over and done. I mean, it's the end. Tens are the end that lead to a new beginning. Oh, I believe it. The Ace of... For God's sake, I have to explain everything. The Ace of Swords was crossing your person. This resets to the Ace of Swords. It's 10 swords. It's right now we're here. It's the Leo full moon, that energy that's bringing the Ace of Swords. It's bringing this, that already tells me this resets to an Ace of Swords. It's some sort of reconciliation, it's communication, it's whatever. Why? Because they passed this up and they're realizing the truth that this might be over. This connection might be 10 swords in the back of this poor bison here. We can't have that. How do they feel in their emotions? That's why. 2 tens on the table right off the top. 10 cups. 10 cups. Yes. When this falls here, it's a whole lot of woulda, coulda, shoulda. It's a whole lot of happily ever after. How they feel in their emotions is the happiness of what this is all the truths that are coming to the surface. I'm pulling on your connection here, not theirs on their side. This is how they're going to be feeling. They want this. They want the rainbow. It's another one of those energies of chasing rainbows. I know it sounds a little corny for me to say it. I say fucking shit all the time and everything. But yeah, it is. It's right there. What's bookending this 10 of Swords? Just to prove my point. I might get egg on my face. I don't know. I haven't looked. But just to prove my point, what's bookending the 10 of Swords? Right here. How do they feel about you in the soul? All right? How? Oh. See, I told you. I ain't getting any egg in my face today. I read the energy first, then I pull the cards. I don't give a fuck about the cards. The love geese are in the air. You're in their soul. You're in their heart. You're in their soul. Right? It's an old Rod Stewart song. You're in my heart. You're in my soul. Blah, blah, blah. I don't remember the rest of the lyrics. Anyway, it's right here. The connection is in their soul, and the love geese are in the air. The energy of the connect, it's going to drive them towards you because it might be over. And we already know, spoiler alert, this resets to an Ace of Swords. This moon brings the Ace of Swords. Okay? All of this, it spells a rough week for your person with regards to you. It's a whole lot of woulda, coulda, shoulda, and a whole lot of looking at what their life is in reality, without any illusions, without anything. All right? What's the universe want to tell us? This is nice. The Lovers is the best card that could fall here. Really, in my reading, I love this here. I like this or the Queen of Cups, but this is Major Arcana. It's unreal. Hidden energy. Okay? Red with the Ten of Swords. What's the universe want to tell us? Four of Cups. Woulda, coulda, shoulda. Yeah, it is. Look at the dark energy here. The darker colors on the cards. I won't say dark energy. I wrote an article on that. That's all of this is dark energy. It's the dark energy of the universe. This is what the readings pull from. But right here, the Four of Cups. Yeah. Woulda, coulda, shoulda. They rejected it. They feel you might reject them. There's all kinds of messages here. It's a whole lot of worry when these two cards are here. Oh my God, I passed up on something. We already know this resets, so I'm not worried about it. But they're worried about it. They're worried it might be too late. They're worried or whatever. They're going to have sadness and disappointment over what they passed up. It's clear from the cards on the table. You know, well, all these things they tried to carpet sweep coming to the surface, and the Leo moon activating it for some serious truth. What's the potential final outcome? Red with the Ten of Cups. I don't know. Six of Pentacles. They want to give to this. They want to do something. I suspect they don't know what to do. I suspect they won't know what to do during the Leo full moon. I suspect. This is someone, it's minor arcana. It's the Six of Pentacles. It's someone who wants to give now. How do I know that? Because the card before it is the Four of Cups. I didn't want to give, and now I got that. 10 swords in the back of a bison. Now I want to give so I can get this. Okay, 10 cups. Rainbow. And it's all because their soul energy is here. And in the soul, all these truths are coming to light. Remember, we learned from the pre-shuffle what truth is coming to light about you. I don't care about what's on their side. Neither does the universe. It's not talking about it here. The implication is whatever's on their side looks like complete fucking garbage dump crap. What comes to the surface is they see your value. We saw that with the Queen of Pentacles. Okay? And they do. I feel that here. They feel it in the soul. They feel it in the 3D, in the heart. They absolutely do. The message is getting to the brain. If they feel it in the soul, in order for it to get to the brain, they have to feel it in the heart. The brain doesn't speak the soul's language. The heart is the translator. Think of the heart as Google Translate. Okay? I have it here. I have it here. It's right here. It's getting translated. So, whether or not they do anything about it, we'll have to find out when we clarify. So, let's fucking clarify. And you know what? This is a powerful reading. It's about the moon. I'm bringing out the witches for the clarification. And I think that this deck speaks. And I think we're going to find out. We're going to hear some things. Let's go. Why is the Ten of Swords here? Tell me about the Ten of Swords. Why is it here? Why is the Ten of Swords here? Let's go. This is a nice reading. I like this. It makes sense. It jives. It all works with the pre-shuffle perfectly. It tells a story of someone who blew you off. And now all these truths are coming to the surface. Everything they tried to fucking suppress, it's gone. They swept it under the carpet, and now the carpet's being removed. In fact, the whole flooring is being replaced. It's unreal. Tell me about this Ten of Swords, though. What is this? What is it? I damn near die here. It's not an Ace of Swords, but it's exactly the card I pictured in my mind as I was shuffling. I swear to God I did. It's the Ace of Wands. It's a new beginning. This verifies this resets. This resets to an ace. In fact, it's more passionate than the Ace of Swords. The reason I didn't get an Ace of Swords here and I got an Ace of Wands is because the Ace of Swords that's crossing your person in the pre-shuffle is giving them the facts, right? It's giving them the truth. It manifests. The universe is saying, this Ten of Swords, Steve, it doesn't reset to an Ace of Swords. That's a little bit harsh. It actually resets to an Ace of Wands. person comes at you with some passion. I don't know if it's tempered passion, but there's an Ace of Wands beginning here. It's fire. It really is. I believe that. I do want to see what lands here, though. What's on top of the Ten of Swords? 10 cups. 10 cups, 10 cups. What'd I tell you? This just verifies the whole reading. Yeah. They want this chasing rainbows. They want that. They want this in reality. They do not want this to get away. They're very, very disappointed in themselves. They will be if they're not now. Okay, it's going to vary for all of you. You're all dealing with a different person. There's no time in the energy. But somebody wants this 10 of cups. Why is the 10 of cups here? Justice. Justice. It's happiness. They want to be. This is someone who wants to be happy. Think about it. Think about it. All these couples arguing around and all this because of the Pluto North Node trine energy, right? Your person, even if your person's not married, it doesn't matter. Whatever's on their side is coming to the surface, and the truth of it's coming to the surface. And it's the truth of that is it's unhappy. It's shit. All of this is pointing them toward them coming toward you. They want what they once didn't want. It's the easiest way to say it. Balanced energy here with justice. Justice, balanced energy is happiness to you in the 3D. They want happiness. This is someone who's chasing rainbows. I see it. It's right here. Sounds corny for me to say it, but it is. There's even a fucking rainbow there. And it's the same energy that's here. Why? Because you're in their heart. You're in their soul. The connection's in the soul. And the soul's communicating to the brain. The Ace of Swords from crossing your person in the pre-shuffle. And it's your brain, their brain is understanding it because you're also in their heart. The heart is open, the soul is open, the brain gets the picture. If the heart is closed, the brain can't understand the soul and it just makes up excuses and carpet sweeps and runs. Okay? Why is the 10 of Cups here? Let's go. Let's do this. I try to explain things as best I can. You got to watch these readings a few times because, you know, everything ties together here. It's not a typical reading here at Steve's Love Tarot. All right? Energies are always crisscrossing and intertwining, and things tie back to the pre-shuffle. You always got to remember the cards from the pre-shuffle and all of that. All right. So I do it for you, and I explain things. Why is the 10 of Cups here? Tell me more about this 10 of Cups. Somebody chasing rainbows. Somebody is going to, I mean, there's just so much coming to the surface with these people on the other side. This extended reading is going to be a fucking field day for me. It's going to be a goddamn bring up Dr. Phil from the depths. I'm telling you. All right. Why is the 10 of Cups here? Queen of Swords. It's going to force, while they're chasing the rainbows on the other side, they might be inclined to shut down to it, but they're not. I see this as an energy of someone doing something about it. The Queen of Swords does something about it. It's almost like a message where the way I feel the energy, they look at they see the truth about what's about you. They see your value, and they see the truth about what however they've been living on their side, however it is, and they shut down their emotions a little bit so they can steely-eyed, coldly deal with what's on the other side. All they're doing is chasing rainbows. We see it here from the energy of the connection. They're definitely coming toward the soulmate connection, especially with the love geese in the air here. Remember, I always tell you, birds don't fly unless they have to. It takes a lot of energy. It's a lot of energy to fly. Unless they have to, they don't. And the geese are in the air. The energy is set. And they want to bring some food to your energetic table, believe me. What's on top? There it is. There's my Ace of Swords. I knew it was coming. It's everything that Could you believe this fucking reading? Huh? I explained why the Ace of Wands crossed here. The Ace of Swords is in their emotions. It's everything I just told you. It's about the Ace of Swords was in the pre-shuffle crossing them. Everything I just told you about this Queen of Swords just got verified right here by this Ace of Swords. Okay? It's about the truth. It's about them cutting things out. It's about them wanting to chase rainbows and come bring the reconciliation. This reading is backing itself up, cross-checking and verifying itself right from the pre-shuffle right in front of you. It's even blowing my mind. I'm not bragging. I'm like fucking blown away. I can't even believe the cards that are coming out of this deck. Why is the Ace of Swords here? Judgment. I got justice over here in the connection, and I got judgment over here in the feelings. Again, divinely guided reading. Absolutely fucking perfect. Yeah, judgment. Justice for the connection. That's the connection they want. Chasing rainbows. They want to take this Ace of Swords, or this Ten of Swords, I mean, and reset it to an Ace. But first they got to deal with some shit over here. It's about judgment. It's about, again, it's they want a second chance with the connection, but they're also making some decisions about on the other side. All right? This person is, well, they're kind of, by the universe, they're kind of being judged right now. It's time to shit or get off the pot. It's what I said for another sign's reading. It is this energy right now, between now and the beginning of March, is all shit or get off the pot. Realities, truths coming to the surface, big time. Okay, you're in their soul. Let's find out more. Why is the Lovers here in the soul energy? Tell me about the Lovers. I have to force myself to stop sitting with my legs crossed. I'm getting the... I'm pinching some nerve in my left leg, and I'm cutting off circulation. As I do these readings, I sit with my legs crossed usually. I'm getting into some trouble with that. So I'm forcing myself not to do that. It's like, it's just like, it's such a fucking habit. It's driving me crazy. All right, here we go. I don't want to end up with no problems. Anyway, the Lovers. Why is it here? Like the most unhealthy thing you can do is sit for an hour with your legs crossed, right? All right. The Lovers, tell me about it. I'll try not to die on y'all, okay? I'm doing my best. Causing me some serious problems with my left leg. Where's the Lovers here? Let's go. Crossing the Lovers is the Six of Pentacles. This ties me out to the final outcome. This final outcome is tied to the soul. The soul, I think for a lot of you, they're coming in. Someone wants to give. Of course they do. Something they didn't want to give to, next card out, they want to give. Now, this is someone who breadcrumbed you. This is someone who ran from you. This is someone who you gave, and they took, and didn't give much, if anything. Now they feel it. They feel the connection. They know they want to, they will know with this moon energy that they want to give to it. Now, whether they do is up to their free will. I can't say all of you, your person's going to. But you could take solace and sleep good at night knowing, boy, do they know they fucked up. I've never seen, I say that sometimes with readings, you know, if you've been watching me a while, I say, your person knows they fucked up, or this is I fucked up upright. This whole reading isn't just one, it's not just one card of I fucked up upright. This whole top row so far is I fucked up. All of it. All of it. And it's true. Even the Ace of Swords came back. The Ace of Swords started out crossing your person in the pre-shuffle. It came back in their emotions. And it's here because of judgment. Okay? Yeah, it's I fucked up. It's chasing rainbows here. I got to get the rainbow. It looks like they will. With Justice here. And okay, what's on top of the Lovers? The Lovers. Oh, come on. How am I your second favorite energy reader? Fuck you. Are you serious? Everything I just got done telling you about, hey, I fucked up because of this. And I pulled the Lovers from another deck, a powerful deck, by the way, on top of the Lovers from another powerful deck, by the way. This is powerful. These are powerful cards I'm using. Okay, this isn't some amateur hour bullshit. All right, it's the Witch's Tarot and the Wild Unknown deck. Wild Unknown deck gets the worst reviews over on fucking Amazon because people are afraid of it. So they write, it's evil, get rid of it, it's evil. No, it ain't. You just a shit energy reader, that's all. Or card reader. It's a beautiful deck. But when I throw the Lovers from the Witch's deck on top of it, now the Lovers from the Witch's deck has a different meaning. There isn't birds in the air or anything like that. This is telling me more about this Six of Pentacles that's crossing here, which ties to the final outcome. This is the most divinely, this has to be the most divinely guided reading I've done. This is unreal. You're going to love this Leo full moon if you're waiting for somebody. You're going to love this time period between now and the beginning of March if you're waiting on somebody. I guarantee it. And do not miss that Cancer Lunar New Year full moon reading. You're going to want that. Something about that reading ties here. I feel the energy here. Anyway, In the Wild Unknown deck, the animal deck as we call it, the love geese are in the air. The table is set. The energy is set for the connection to come together. We're waiting on your person to bring the food. In this deck, in the witch's deck, they're bringing the food. Okay? It's like it's compelled with the lovers from this deck on top of the lovers from this deck with the Six of Pentacles crossing. For the vast majority of you, they're compelled to do it. This verifies for me also that the soul energy is reaching the heart, so the heart can translate it for the brain. We have a connection, right? It's like that old astronaut saying, Houston, we have liftoff, right? It's like that, and we see it here. Boy, do we see the liftoff here with the Ace of Swords, the main focus of our reading, because it was crossing your person in the pre-shuffle. Why is the lovers here? The devil. Oh, shit. It's a powerful devil card in this deck. Yeah, it's all the shit they were afraid of. Now they're not afraid of it. The lovers is here on top of the lovers because they're not afraid of this shit anymore. This right here, look, I'll show you the imagery, okay? The cards reflect the energy. That's why I say they're pretty pictures for you, okay? I'll show you the imagery. In the devil deck here in the Witch's Tarot, they're afraid. I know the lighting is fucking shit today. That's the devil in the background there. They're afraid to look at it. They're afraid to look at it. They're like carpet sweeping it. I don't want to, I don't want to go near that. In the Lover's deck, they're holding hands and kissing here. They've come together. Okay, they're not afraid of it. The devil energy is getting wiped out by the angel energy of this connection. All the stuff that's coming to the surface is all the stuff about you. Toward you is what they carpet swept. Okay, they carpet swept and lied to themselves a lot about you. What did they lie about? Well, they lied about not loving you. This isn't a connection. I can't leave my person. I'm tied to my family. I'm bound by my job. It could be any of that. Any of that for all of you. Spread it out across you and make it apply. Find how it resonates with you. All of that is what's coming to the surface. Except it's coming to the surface in that it's all lies. So the truths of all of that, they're being forced to look at where you're concerned. On the other side, what did they push to the bottom? What did they carpet sweep about what's in their life? I love my person. I'm happy. Everything's great. All of that. And the truth of it is also coming to the surface. So all this devil energy is being wiped out by the reality of this. And these cards bookend these. They're chasing rainbows. There's justice coming, and we already know this Ten of Swords resets to an Ace of Swords, and if we didn't before, from the pre-shuffle when it was crossing your person, the Ace of Swords showed up here. And we had an Ace of Wands crossing here. The universe basically correcting and saying, well, there's actually a lot of passion toward this soulmate connection, Steve. Okay. Yeah, I bet there is. But somebody's going to get their ass cut out on the other side. Because your person definitely is driven toward the soulmate connection. It's compelled. It's a very compelled energy. I want to come toward you. As I read the energy, I have to swim in it. I actually can feel that. I don't know you. I don't know what your phone number is, but I'm going to find it. Okay? I'm going to go online. Seriously, it's crazy. I don't even know your name. I don't know how I'd start. But I'm going to, I have this compelled need to reach out to you. That's what's in the energy. I feel it as I do the readings. And you can tell by the tone of my voice what the energy is like. You're the rainbow. That truth is coming out here. It's already out. It's just the moon gives it the kick in the ass. Why is the Four of Cups here? What's the universe giving me this for? I know they rejected it, universe. I know. I think it's a real energy of, because this is about chasing rainbows, and because this Four of Cups is read technically with the Ten of Swords, there's a lot of, I'm not going to use the word regret. I'm not. I'm going to use the word sadness and disappointment. Okay? In themselves, a lot. I think they'll be forced to look at that. Well, they suppress that, don't they? They're ego-based, right? King of Wands, right? Burger King, ego, pride. It's their ego and pride that got in the way of this connection, plus possibly a third party for some of you. There is an interference energy here. Okay, but beyond that, it's a source of disappointment in themselves. They denied themselves something they wanted right from the beginning, and they knew would be good for them, and it wouldn't have been put in front of them. if it wasn't good, if it wasn't for the greater good. Take it as an example, if someone's married, all right? You can't steal someone's spouse away if it's not for the greater good, okay? You can't. Even if you manifested it, it would come back on you threefold. Manifestations are manipulation of energy. They have to be for the greater good. They're like spells in a way. In a way. Not the same, but in a way. Now, a spell is manipulation of energy. It has to be for the greater good. You came together for the greater good. You each had to learn something. It's clear from the cards on the table. 2 lovers, a devil, a judgment, justice, 2 Ten of Cups. This is a divinely guided connection on crack. Okay. Now, why do we end with a minor arcana here? Well, you know, it is up to their free will. But I don't think I think it's a very small percentage that aren't going to come towards this. This is a lot of truth. Okay? This is a lot of truth somebody's needing to face here. Like I said, I don't even know your name, and I want to try to find your phone number. Okay, why is the 4 of Cups here? Why is the 4 of Cups here? Crossing the 4 of Cups is the 9 of Pentacles. Yeah, it's woulda, coulda, shoulda energy. It's disappointment. My God, you reflect as the 9 of Pentacles. You reflect as the 9 of fucking Pentacles. These are red with these, the energy of the connection. This is minor arcana Empress energy. They've seen you grow. They've seen on your side, even if it's just energetic osmosis, where your growth energy, because you're connected, goes into them. It just strengthens the disappointment. It's what they could have had. And I said it earlier, too. I said I felt that in the energy. It's what they could have had. I could have had, this is all great big, I could have had a V8. Instead, they drank Kool-Aid, sugar water with food coloring, right? It's nonsense. Now I'm going to lose my Kool-Aid endorsement. I'm never going to get Kool-Aid commercials, you know, but that's all right. I'll take the hit. I'll take the hit. All right, right here, Ace of Cups. Oh, God. It's this card's red with the 10 of Cups. Yeah, they held on to a lot of love. They loved you right from the beginning. Of course you did. You had soul recognition. Are you kidding me? That's like a stick of dynamite going off. Yeah, I got 2 lovers here in their soul. Look at this. It's leaking like a fucking sieve, too. Yeah, because of all that disappointment. What falls here? Death. Yeah. Yeah, transformation. There's transformation coming here. This Ace of Cups is leaking like a sieve. This leads us into our final outcome, which is someone who wants to give all of a sudden now. And it's not really all of a sudden. It's been there the whole time. They don't have a carpet to sweep things under. All right? And I think that's why it's a high percentage that are coming towards you. But it can't be all. But there's transformation coming here. Keeping this Ace of Cups sealed on the left of the Death card is dying. There's transformation coming, and it leads to justice. The cards that are tied together here energetically, this with all the soul energy, and these 3 cards with this. Absolutely mind-blowing. Why is the 6 of Pentacles here? Let's go. Why is the 6 of Pentacles here? Let's do the final on this. What do we got? Shuffling the deck here. Why is the... Oh, okay. All right, I won't shuffle anymore. The Knight of Swords at the bottom, crossing it. They're coming in. They got something they want to say. They want to fix this. They want to save the day. That's the energy I get here. Why? Well, why? Why do they want to save the day? Well, all the truth they realize, but look at the energy of the connection. It's the 10 of Swords. It's dead. It might be gone. It's over. It's shit. It's dead. They want to save the day. Right? Coming in. The red coats are coming. The red, whatever. However you want to phrase it. It's right here. This resets to an Ace of Swords. We know that from this, and we know that because from the pre-shuffle, it was crossing your person. They're chasing rainbows. And also Justice, Death, and the Ace of Cups are red with these cards here. I'm telling you, the energy is tied. So, you just have to take my word for it, unless you're like me and can feel the energy, but I don't know. Either way, take my damn word for it. They're coming in to save the day here. That's the energy. It's a save the day energy. It reminds me of an energy I used to have. A lot of when I read energy, I draw from the past. To be a good energy reader, you have to have lived a full life. You have to have, lived a thing or two so that you understand what things feel like. This energy to me, when I was a kid, I used to have a daydream where I was a superhero. And I would come save the day, right? Because I was the scrawny little kid at school, used to get beat up a lot. So I was a superhero in my daydreams, right? I'd come and kick ass, you know, that kind of thing. And that's that energy. It's the same energy that's here when I would kick ass in those childhood daydreams and be that superhero. It's the same energy. Yeah, I believe it. What's on top? 9 swords. They're fucking worried about it. Why? 9 swords red with the ace of swords here. These two energies are red together. Yeah. Once those two, you don't think once all this stuff they carpet swept about what's on their side, about the way they've been behaving, about, you know, oh God, you know, I've been saying I don't care. It's causing a lot of anxiety for them. To give to this causes them anxiety because they said they didn't want it. Now they got to turn around and come get it. That's a whole tail between your legs. That's tough for that King of Wands. Pride, ego. It's pride and ego that kept this apart more than any third party interference. Pride and ego is the strongest energy here. We see that King of Wands and that Queen of Wands so many fucking times. If we saw the Eight of Wands as the card of communication as many times as we see the King and Queen of Wands, you'd already be with the person a long time ago. You wouldn't even need to watch tarot readings. You know, it's all pride and ego here. And that's coming to the surface. It's causing anxiety. A lot of anxiety. And if your person suffers from acute anxiety disorder, they better start popping some extra meds. What's the final on this? Yep, there it is. Look at that. I love a reading. Just like a good book that ties the beginning to the end. I love a good reading. A reading must do that too. And I love it when it does it perfectly. And it does. It's 10 of Swords. It's exactly where we started. It's exactly where we started. This right here, again, with the Knight of Swords crossing, somebody coming to save the day because it might be over. And they're worried as fuck about it, which is the only thing that might slow them down. This is a time period between right now and the beginning of March. And I'm going to tell you the readings that are important. Okay? The readings that are important. The Lunar New Year Cancer reading. Okay? The Cancer full moon. The last full moon. Lunar New Year reading. All signs. Very important. The North Node trining Pluto reading. Very important. Very important. And my weekly reading. This past week. Yep. The one I did yesterday. Very important here. For some reason. I don't know why. But that's very important. Wow. Wow, this is amazing. Okay. So for the vast majority of you, this person's rolling on in here when these things come in. They want to save the day. They want to save the connection before it's dead. This implies also that placeholder thing we've been talking about. In my 3 quick cards. Remember, I've been pulling somebody, it came up yesterday in the Twin Flame Journey reading. With that Page of Wands chucking that spear. Or as I said in that reading, they shoot your tire out before you can get away so they can catch up to you. It's that kind of energy here. So they may or may not come right. But I think for a lot of you, someone's going to be showing up. A great number of you, no doubt. They want to save the day. We already know our 10 swords reset to Ace of Swords. As a matter of fact, these cards are red with these cards, and there's an Ace of Swords right there. Okay, double, triple, quadruple verifying. Let's pull from the Light Seer deck. Let's pull 3 cards and a bottom card from the universe, see what else it wants to tell you. I'm going to pull an extended from fucking hell on crack. I am going to pull some wicked voodoo. I'm in it today. I'm in the energy today. I'm on fire. I had a bacon breakfast, all right? And I'm going to pull some shit. I want to see more about what the universe wanted to tell us about this 4 of Cups here. I'm also going to pull on what's going on their side. All right, and I'm also going to pull on what the fuck. I'm going to pull a what the fuck reading. You know, well, why is it taking so long for this person to do this kind of a thing? And we'll see what happens. I got a devil here, so of course I have to pull on that, which is probably where we're going to find out. It's probably going to be the source of the what the fuck reading is the devil here, because that again, they've been afraid to look at this and feel this for a long time. All right, and we're going to find out what actions. We'll take it further and see what actions they're going to take toward you and where it's going to go. All right, and I might even pull you a percentage reading, but I think it's going to be very high. Okay, let's see, 3 cards and a bottom card here. Amazing reading, divinely guided on crack. It really is. I've not seen anything like this yet. I haven't. I've had some divinely guided readings, but this is pretty wild, the way it all ties together. And to have it end with the 10 of Swords where it began is just mind-blowing. From another deck. A completely unrelated deck, I might add. All right, 3 cards and a bottom card from the universe. Yep, angel energy abound, people. You? Oh, shit. He says angel energy abound because of the card at the bottom, which is crossing the next card. He pulls you first. The Queen of Tits, the best tits in the tarot. It's all about you. Whatever they've got on their side, the way they've been living, this energy right now, the Pluto North Node trine and Leo Truth Moon and the Jupiter tense angle to Pluto at the end of the month, it's all gonna, none of that's gonna matter. This is all about chasing rainbows. I gotta I gotta come up with a dirtier way to say that so it can be more Steve, but I don't know. The Hierophant, you see these cards? Major, major, 8 of Swords, major. Temperance card crossing the Hierophant. And see, it's this connection. It's all about it. And this girl right here, this energy, the 8 of Swords, this is someone realizing that they've been tying their hands. She's actually realizing that she could have gotten out of this the whole time. I don't always read the 8 of Swords this way. Usually the 8 of Swords is somebody in their head, too much in their head, yet not realizing that they can get out of it. This is the energy of someone with these are red center, left, right. The Hierophant, you, this magnetic force pulling them in and them seeing how awesome you are, which, by the way, the 9 of Pentacles was crossing in the message from the universe. That's minor arcana Empress. It's crossed by the angel here, the Hierophant. It's angel energy balancing, all right? It's someone realizing that they can get out, that they could have gotten out the whole time. That's the energy of this. That's what these cards say. And that's the universe's way of telling you, in case you're not going to the extended, which most people don't. But I don't know why. I'm fucking awesome there. We have a lot of fun there. It's like my living room. We have beer. Anyway, it's the universe's way of telling you that the connection, the medicine that is the connection, is doing its job. Okay? It truly is. This connection is healing to this person. Just the connection. Empress energy is healing to the Emperor, to the Divine Masculine. This connection has shown them new things. It's changed their entire perspective, which changes her perspective on this card, male or female, it's a her, about whether or not she can get out of these ropes that are binding. I believe they can. I believe they realize they can. And I believe a very high percentage are going to come towards you. And at least you'll get some truth. You know, because it's truth for you too. It's a truth moon for you as well. Some of you on your side may realize you don't want this anymore. That could be your Ace of Swords truth, because these energies are affecting you as well. You're going to be picking up on their energies. Try not to let that cloud what this is all teaching you. Okay, please try to focus on yourself a little bit. All right, it's okay to do that. This person's got some serious shit coming to the surface. And they're going to realize it's their own fault that you two aren't together, that they're not happy. They're going to realize it's their own fault that they don't have this. All right? And they're going to want to do something to fix it. Well, I know that for a fact with the 10 of Swords we ended with. Okay? It's a very important card because of what the 10 of Swords we started with means. All right? That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. It's going to be one hell of a week. It's going to be one hell of a time period between Valentine's Day and the end of the month. It truly is. I hope this reading was helpful. If I helped one person today, I've done my job. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, and everybody who watches. Link for the extended is in the description. I'm going to pull it right now. I'm not even going to take a break. All right? Good luck.